Declan?
My dad said I had to come, and this is actually pretty cool. There's a robot over there. Panel.
Let's go.
See, the military guy said that's what they do in the Army. I don't know how true that is, but maybe I'll have to find out. Yeah.
What's your favorite part of STEAM? Science, technology, you know.
Well, it was very useful. It helped create power systems for people in the late 1700s.
No, that's not what I asked.
Oh, you're talking about this.
What? Yes, science, technology.
Okay.
That's what. Yeah.
I like science. I think it's pretty cool.
All right. You're supposed to say technology.
Oh, technology, because I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That part out.
Well, so. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
What is your exhibition really all about?
So our exhibit is pretty much just promoting and spreading awareness towards the music program at Norton. We love getting people to come and really just expanding the community. It's really fun.
Expanding the community. So go more into depth about that. Like, what like community have you built so far, if for lack of a better term?
I feel as if the Norton music department is honestly, it's not even just music, it's a family, you know what I mean? You get close to so many people and meet so many people that you share something with, and it's a really good experience. If you're looking to get into it, I really recommend it.
That's awesome. So is there something that inspired you to like not only pursue music but like to be such an advocate for it?
Music is my whole entire life. I've been playing piano, singing since I was a little kid. And just pursuing it and seeing people around you also being passionate about something that you're passionate about, it just means so much.
That's great. So I know might seem a little obvious, but out of all of the letters in STEAM, which one is your favorite?
My favorite is A, because that is art. And music is a form of art, and it's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Now, to get a little, personal, like,
Okay.
You mentioned you play piano. Do you play any other instruments?
Yes, I play guitar and ukulele.
All right. Do you play for the school?
I have taken the guitar class, Guitar 101, but the other instruments I can just play for fun.
All right. And finally, what do you have to say to people who are considering pursuing music but aren't so sure?
Do it. And it's a place for everyone. There's a space for everyone. If you drama, you can do tech if you don't want to be on stage. Chorus, it's honestly, there's a place for everyone. Just go for it. There's no judgment zone.
That's awesome. All right, well, thank you for letting me interview you. What's your name?
I'm Katie Barry.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So what is it that you're doing here, like, to inspire, like, kids?
So, honestly, the life is pretty easy for me because kids love firefighters, they love TV shows. Paw Patrol has made it amazing for us. So honestly, it's just super easy for kids to come over. They want to try on gear, they want to try on helmets, they want to just touch what we touch, and it's honestly just a blast to watch kids and the smile on their faces, and it makes it fun for me.
So not just you, but like firefighting stations as a whole has been like reaching the hearts of children around the nation. So like, is there anything that you want like younger kids or even teenagers to know if they are considering joining the fire force?
Absolutely. Honestly, anybody could do it. It's one of those things, if you set your mind to it and you want to put in a little bit of work, you can do it. And that's always been my goal. I'm tiny and people kind of look at me and they're like, there's no way that you're a firefighter. And I'm like, no, I am, and you can do it. It's like, you can do it too. So.
Has there been a way, like, I know you're talking about everyone as a whole, but especially little girls, how would you like try to reach out to them?
So little girls, it actually helps just seeing me, like putting them in the fire trucks. If I'm the one who's doing it, moms are amazing at that too, and dads, they're like, look she's just like you, she was where you were, and it's honestly, them seeing it is enough for them. Kids is they learn visually, so having them come by the station, seeing the trucks, see us pull out in the trucks, driving the engines, putting the gear on, it kind of does the job for me.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's why people like you are important, to inspire. Well, I'll get out of your hair now.
No, you're fine.
But thank you for letting me interview you. This has been great.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your night. So what's your favorite thing that you did today?
Wear the fighters' clothes.
All right, that's fun. Have you seen anything other exhibits? What was your favorite?
The Play-Doh one.
The Play-Doh one. I like that one too. What made you come here? Do you like science and stuff?
Yes.
Do you want to be a scientist when you grow up?
No.
Really? What do you want to be?
I don't know yet.
You have lots of time, don't worry. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. High five. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Why are you here today?
Because there's a special thing to do today.
Yeah. Are you having fun?
Yes.
Have you learned anything?
Yes.
What'd you learn?
Wait. you do you literally not know what you literally were learning?
Have you learned about science?
How do you not know? I literally. Yes.
That's all right. Under pressure, you're in front of the camera. I understand. Yeah, I know. So, I already asked if you're having fun. But what's your favorite? Do you like science, technology,
Yes.
art, engineering, or math? What's your favorite out of them?
Art.
Art? Do you want to be an artist when you grow up?
I want to do that. Oh.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Be a police officer.
Police officer. We got those here. Have you seen the police officers?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. All right. That's all my questions. I think you've earned your dollar fair and square. Have a nice day or night.
Can you explain to me what's going on here?
Yeah, so this is our rocket. We have 3 of them, and we're trying to qualify for a competition where you have to hit a certain height and time, and an egg has to survive. And this is one of our special rockets because I actually 3D printed the parts, and we've never done that before, so we're excited to see if it works. And yeah.
And we want to add to some great history you've had in engineering class here, because this is a result of a couple other contests. We did one that was sponsored by Raytheon and the Patriots, and it was to make a parabolic microphone, and we actually won. Got to meet Robert Kraft, got to go to a Patriots game, so all those kids definitely remember that very well. This is the football autograph from Robert Kraft. And then we actually happen to go visit Valentine Tool tomorrow. We did a contest years ago where they were trying to promote manufacturing in Massachusetts. And one of the kids wrote a rap song about Valentine Tool. And as a result, we won $2,500, which we used to buy a 3D printer. Not this one, but the first 3D printer for the high school was from this contest. So.
That's great. I'm glad that that money is going to things like this. So going back to what you said earlier about a series of contests, like have we had a history of winning them, or what have you learned from these experiences?
Well, these are the 2 contests, and that's over a course of a year. Those are the 2 that we've won. The rocket one, no team from last year qualified for Massachusetts. It's very hard to actually qualify for it. So this year, we're hoping that we have. But one of the things we get out of it is passion in students. And I've already been advertising to a lot today. This is the most passion that I've had in a student here, because he's gotten so into the rocketry 3D printer that he comes before school, after school, lunchtime, figuring out how to make parts for the rockets and all that, and is very enthusiastic. And so maybe you can say something about how this is.
Yeah, so I watched a bunch of YouTube videos on how to print stuff like this, and so I was really just ultimately trying to maximize our rocket power and trajectory and stuff like that. Like that one has 4 wings, whereas we used to have 3, hopefully, which will make it go straighter, which will make it go higher, and ultimately make us win the competition, be the first team from Massachusetts to qualify. So yeah.
It sounds like you guys are trying to make history here.
Yeah.
All right. So I heard a lot of technical numbers. Is there any way that creativity can be involved with this as well?
Yes, very much so, because the contest, even though it sounds, technical, the contest is you have to hit a certain height, it has to be a certain time in the air, and it has an egg inside that doesn't break. And so in terms of how you meet that, that's all the chances for the students to, be creative, and a lot of it is learned by doing. As an example, today we had one of our rockets that didn't go so well. It actually blew up on the launch pad, but all the kids remember it, and now they remember next time, we're going to do things to make sure that that doesn't happen. So it's a learning experience, and it's real hands-on, about as hands-on as you can get.
Yeah, and there's a video competition too that you can participate in, so you can get creative with like clipping things together and stuff like that. So that's another way to win if you're not necessarily into the rocket stuff. You can film it and make a video.
Yeah, and the marketing competition it's only 2 minutes long for your video, so you have to, really be creative and come across with a very good message. So even one of the students, that's what he's interested in the future, is doing something with, videos and all that. And so here's a chance to, have play a part in that.
All right, I'm glad that this is like going into fruition, basically. So, thank you for letting me interview you guys, and I hope you keep enjoying your night. What made you come to this exhibition?
Well, the community service hours are nice, but I didn't come because of those. Honestly, I just want to show, like, the town of Norton what the drama club's been up to. Basically show, like, the little kids what they can do if they come to the high school when they're old enough. Just honestly, just have a good time in high school. Drama club's a great way to do that.
That's pretty awesome. So, like, what enticed you to go into drama in the first place? Like, did you go to any shows or something?
So honestly, I have been a drama kid, a theater kid for my entire life. I was working with a different company called Illuminate a while ago, but after I kind of aged out of that, I'm now doing this great high school program. We're currently doing musicals and such, like Band Geeks, top class. Honestly, it's a great time.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourselves. Well, can we take a look at the drama board?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. This looks great. Well, thank you for letting us interview you. Bye. Bye. We're about wrapping up this exhibition. What has been your favorite part of it?
Not that I'm biased, but cubing. I think the cubing exhibition is definitely, I feel like they put the most effort into their craft, and I think the presentation of their exhibit, I think, really stands out.
Yes, with the walking Rubik's Cube. Love that. So, I know this kind of speaks for itself, but out of all of the letters in STEAM, which one would be your favorite?
I have to say M. I gotta represent math. It's my language.
It's your language. Okay. Yeah, so is there a reason you came here?
To support my peers and my fellow community members, and also I thought it would be a fun time.
Well, was it a fun time?
It was very fun.
All right, I'm glad I could have this conversation with you. Thank you for letting me interview you. So, like, what made you want to run the esports table?
He's the captain. I just play. He's a good captain sometimes. Yeah. That's how it works. That's how it goes. Yeah. It's just how it is.
That's just how it is. What made you get into, like, esports? Like, are you just a fan of video games, or what got you into it?
He told me to. Yeah. He said $10,000 scholarship could be awarded. I got in. I didn't win it, but it's still a good time.
Yeah. I forced him to.
Say that again?
I forced him to.
Well, as long as you're both enjoying yourselves, right? Can we take a look at your setup right now?
Absolutely.
can. Yeah. So, are you a fan of like, say, tutoring, like kids? Tutoring, as in like teaching them how to play games.
No. No, that's Gagan's job. Tutoring is Gagan's job.
For me, what?
Are you a fan of like teaching kids how to get better at video games so they have the opportunity?
Yeah. I try. Yeah. I definitely would try to do that.
All right. Well, thank you for letting me interview you. Take care. So, what made you come to this event?
He invited me.
I
was at my
invited him.
house.
My mom made me come so I could work with her at her table.
And he was bored, so he just invited me.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you interested in any of the STEM, like, tables, I guess?
I was interested in the one we were just at. It's like mechanical parts for like a plane, cars. Yeah. That's
And
like
then
the
his
one
little brother over there
is
is
doing like the
doing a robot,
STEM
the robotic thing.
That's kind of interesting.
Of course it's STEM. This is a STEM thing.
Yeah, I know.
All right. That's pretty cool. So, out of all of the letters in STEAM or STEM, which one would be your favorite? Like science, technology, all that stuff.
Probably science.
Science.
Science would be mine.
Yeah. Is there a reason why, or are you just gravitating towards it?
I just like science because it's kind of interesting. I kind of like how the space works. It's kind of interesting to me, so I would say science.
All right. Well, thank you for letting me interview you two, and I hope you keep enjoying yourselves. Did you help organize this? Like, what made the school try to decide to do this?
This is definitely the STEAM committee that is a district initiative here, along with some community members who wanted to plan this. Really, Miss Murphy from the high school, along with Karen Winsper, the director of technology, are the real people who put this whole thing together, and then were the kind of sweat equity of lining everyone up and getting everyone here and getting tables set up, and it's just been a wonderful event. I've been really impressed with what I've seen tonight. Lots of great booths, lots of great interactive exhibits. It's been awesome.
That's great. So now, out of all of the letters in STEAM, which one is your personal favorite?
Well, I'm a terrible artist, and so I like science, and probably engineering is going to be my favorite, though. I like seeing the way that people solve problems, take a look at something in the real world and try to figure out how to make a solution, whether that means making a part to a rocket, as we saw over there, or it's programming a robot in order to accomplish some type of task. I just love those things that are tied into that engineering mindset of seeing a problem, designing a solution, and trying to work through it. So that's my favorite one, I'd say.
That's pretty good. Good reasoning, too. Yeah, thank you. All right.
Absolutely. Thank you.